Hi, can I help you? Yes, you're at the Wolf's Den, the only bar in town. But I'm afraid we're only opening in 2 hours, so you have to come back later. Wait. Come here. Come on, don't make me repeat myself. I'm not going to let you leave with such a despondent look on your face. Seems like you've been through a lot, so might as well indulge and take a closer look at you, stranger. No, we don't see many foreigners here. This place is quite remote and isolated. People do not come here by accident, unless they get lost while hiking, which doesn't seem to be your case. Or I hope it's not, because if you do hike in these city clothes, I'm not sure you should hike at all. Ever. But that's not the topic of our conversation. No, you're here for an entirely different reason, aren't you? What? You want me to guess? Cocky, I like that. But the game isn't fair. How so? Because after taking a closer look at you, I know why you're here. Come on, don't tell me you came all the way here without knowing what this place is. This whole town, I mean. If you did, then you wouldn't be surprised of me knowing so much about you without ever meeting you before. So you've been told some things. I see. And pray tell, who enlightened you? Elisa? Elisa Frankenstein? Oh, goodness. Haven't seen her in way too long for me to try and even count. Does she still own her little clinic in the city? Brilliant. I should go and visit her sometime. Wait, but if you've met her, that only means that your situation is even more dire than I thought. You're a lost puppy, aren't you? A just-born werewolf. I can tell because of the bruises. When a werewolf turns for the first time, especially the first time, it leaves marks. Look, here, on your neck, your hands, and I won't bother looking under your clothes for obvious reasons, but I'm sure you're covered in them. Am I wrong? That's true. You could have been in a fight for all I know. But I know more. A lot more. I can feel it. Your aura. It's not one of a mortal, but one of a wolf. Not strong yet. Just a whisper. The whimper of a puppy. But it's here. Present. Surrounding you like an invisible cloak. And it will grow, believe me. With time, it will get stronger. So much so that anyone capable enough will feel it as soon as you come into a room. Last clue. As I said, nobody comes here at random. This place is special. One might even say sacred. Only peculiar creatures come and live here. Mortals don't bother. There's not much for them to do in this town. And I assume you turned with Elisa by your side. Good. Very good. Turning for the first time can be quite traumatic, on top of being extremely painful. I'm actually relieved to know that you were not alone when it happened. Why? Because I hate knowing that sweet puppies, just like yourself, may have been through terrible things on their own. Breaks my heart, really. And you, being in Elisa's care, however short it might have been, tells me that you were most probably bitten by a quitter. That's the term commonly used to describe a werewolf, biting a mortal and then just leading them to their own devices, not teaching them anything about their ways, the rules, the laws, just biting and running away. I usually call them assholes, but you know. I'm sorry this happened to you. But you're in good and capable hands now. I promise to take great care of you. Don't tell me you just figured that out. Yes, I'm the witch Elisa told you about. That hat should have given it away. You're not very observant, are you, puppy? Don't worry, you'll learn. You'll see, I'm a great teacher. Patient and nice, but strict when necessary. And I'm also very loving, so expect to be petted a lot. But only if you're a good boy. And I'm sure you will be, puppy. I'm Ophélia, by the way. A pleasure to meet you. Wait, what did you think you were coming here for? I see. You didn't think you'd be treated like a dog. Don't worry, you won't. Well, not really. I'll do my best not to get overwhelmed with how cute you are, and I'll always ask before petting you. I promise. No. I am not your owner. That's not a term that we use, ever. Even with, I'd say, more common creatures. I'm just here to help, teach, and look after you. I'd call myself, puppy tamer. Yes, that's it. So, I will tame you, puppy. What now? Well, first of all, I'm going to prepare you a Galahad. Yes, the same drink Elisa prepared for you before your transformation. Not that you're about to turn or anything, don't worry, but you know, just in case. One never knows when a puppy's going to turn sometimes, so in order to prevent any inconveniences. No, don't worry. I can handle a werewolf. So even if you do turn, I know exactly what to do. It's just that I need to open this place in less than 2 hours now, and there's still plenty to do. I can't just take care of a big, scary, hungry, hurting wolf and refill the big kegs at the same time. Plus, you turning would mean blood and flaps of skin everywhere. Also, drool. I just can't be bothered to clean the bar all over again today. Sorry. Oh yes, hurting. I'm afraid turning will always hurt, puppy. You just get used to it with time. But the pain will always remain. Which is normal considering how much your body's going through when it happens. But you already know all about it. Right, my bad. What now? Well, you're going to stay here with me. I have a room upstairs. I'll give you the keys later. Of course you're staying with me. What did you think would happen? That you would live in the forest or something? No, that's too soon for you, puppy. But you'll get there. You'll see. In no time you'll meet the pack and... Yes, a werewolf pack established itself here years ago. Great chaps, though infuriating sometimes. Listening to no one, breaking the established laws, always trying to find something mischievous to do. And don't get me started with the leader, the most infuriating wolf I've ever gotten to meet. And grumpy at that. Just thinking about it makes my blood pressure rise. But at the end of the day, they're all very good boys, and I'm sure you'll get along with them. And if they ever annoy you, just throw them a stick or a squeaky toy and they'll leave you alone. Of course. You know, werewolves are just big, scary-looking doggos. Nothing more, nothing less. Feed them, play with them, love them, and they'll be the happiest and kindest creatures on the planet. How do I know so much about them? Well, I've studied your kind for many years, and this whole town is especially a big werewolf sanctuary. Me and my sisters, we take care of lost puppies like yourself, injured ones, and just offer a nice and pleasant place of living for them. Hasn't Elisa told you? Or maybe you forgot. Not only do we have werewolves here, but this town is also a place of residence for a whole witch's coven. My coven. We've been here for, well, centuries, and we run the town essentially. I own this bar, a nice place if you enjoy rock and metal. We invite bands from time to time, and it's a lot of fun. And my sisters own and take care of other places, like the library, the market, the bakery, which we'll be going to tomorrow. It's the best place to get the most delicious pastries on the planet. Hey, don't worry. I understand it's all very overwhelming for you. You turned not so long ago, never asked for it, were abandoned, and now you find yourself in a place you know nothing about. But you'll see, Rive Morte is an amazing town for people like us, out of the norm, who do not really belong with mortals anymore. I'm sure you'll make it home in no time. I told you, this place is a sanctuary. We specialize in werewolves, but we also take care of other supernatural creatures. As I always say, anything you can pet is worth being saved. Just like you are, puppy. Now, here's your drink. And don't tell me you're going to stand all evening, So, sit. Look at you. You already know some commands. Such a good boy you are. I'm teasing. And don't blush. You should get used to the pet name. I use it often. Well, if you behave, that is. But I'm sure you will. Won't you, puppy? Good. Now drink, and while you do, I'll go back to my cleaning. From tomorrow, you help me here, and you arrived at the perfect time. We still need to finish preparing for Halloween, one of the biggest nights for Rive Morte. Everybody's so excited. You'll be able to meet almost all the inhabitants. Don't worry, they're all really nice. And if they're not, if they ever tease you too much, you let me know and I'll put them back in their place. Told you, I'm your tamer and a loving one at that. I won't let anybody disrespect or hurt you. You're under my care, body, mind and soul. And I take this role very, very seriously, puppy. So if you have any questions, if anything's bothering you, you let me know, all right? Good. And how's the drink? Perfect. Do you feel the calming effects of it? Told you, you're not going to turn right away, especially after the first time, but being a puppy means that you can control it, and you'll most probably transform at random. So the calmer you are, the better. Yes, it can be controlled. And you have to learn how with the other werewolves. The pack will be here to help you with that. But what I can tell you and know for sure is that you will turn at least once a month. During the full moon, exactly. And then it will be usually either because of too much contained rage, tiredness, substance use, or just because you want to. Isn't it all very exciting, puppy? Literally a new life is starting for you, and even though you never asked for it, it's still going to be something amazing, I'm sure of it. So put away this sad face of yours and smile. If you want, I know exactly what can help almost instantly with that. A nice pet. Want to trade out? Good. Just lean a little bit towards me. Perfect. And here. It's going to be all right, I promise. You enjoy every second of your new existence. And I'll always be here by your side, watching over you, taking care of you. So remember, even if you feel like it, you're not alone in this. I'm here, and so is the whole town. Now, tell me, who is a good boy?